Let's see. Oh, poor Robbie. Let's see, just want to look around here before running off again. We're pretty much near the end of this place.
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry. I'd come with you if I wasn't hurt.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the problem with older guys, huh? I'll handle things. You just rest. Don't die on me, okay?
I don't think there's anything else around here. Bellhead. Oh. Silver cup and a candlestick on the table. So I could have some meaning, but I don't know what that is right now. The symbol looks unnatural and weird, but here it seems to sort of fit. Though it makes me feel creepy, though, like someone's speaking into my brain. Wasn't there like, yeah, a book. Client Claudia Wolf requests searching for then infant Alessa Gillespie, kidnapped by a man named Harry Mason. No word from police, kidnap location unknown. Old Silent Hill newspaper article Alessa Gillespie 7, dead in a fire. Links to current case, to be investigated. Priority low. Using alias Heather. Neighbors do not know real name. What is she hiding? Yeah, is that all that says? Probably. Oh, damn it. It actually says a lot more than that. According to records, 24 years old. Client says looks 17. Plausible? Lived in Portland until 12 years ago. Got wrapped up in a murder case. Harry shot suspect. Justifiable self-defense, so no punishment. Moved away immediately after. Started to use an alias. Apparently no connection with the criminal. Just some occult freaks. Slightly off the way back. Originally from Silent Hill. Never did look at this. I hope this will never come to any use. Maybe it's better if you never know. More than anything else, I fear the possibility of your going away far from me. But sometimes we have to tell the truth. That's why I'm writing this before I'm lost in death and oblivion. What happened back then? That has something to do with who you are. It all started 24 years ago. Coming back from a vacation, my wife and I found a baby on the side of the highway. Since we were childless, we thank God for letting us meet this child, this girl. We took her home. 3 years later, my wife died, and another 4 years later, 17 years ago, I came to Silent Hill. I heard the girl's pleas and took her with me, not knowing why she wanted us to go there. And it was there that the girl went away. Not that she actually went anywhere, nor did she die. Returned to her original self. That's what Dahlia Gillespie said. Original self. That was the young woman burned by her mother as a sacrifice to God, Alessa Gillespie. Half her soul escaped in those flames and went on to live in a baby. In that girl of mine, of ours. 7 years passed before that half a girl returned to Silent Hill and made Alessa whole again. Newly strengthened, she vowed to kill God. God, a fetus nestled into the sacrificial girl's womb, was summoned with the usual rites. This was Alessa's wish, no matter what the outcome, even if her own existence were at stake. But that wish was not granted. My interruption meant she prayed instead for the girl's return. I alone couldn't bring her back. Dahlia did it. I only helped at the birthing ceremony to bring God out of Alessa. The newly born God wailed once and she was dead, all from that girl's and possibly Alessa's conscious resistance. That's not the end. After God had vanished in a glow of light, Alessa reappeared and gave me a baby. She looked a lot like the girl so long ago. And then Alessa was gone. Dead. There was nothing I could have done to help. I simply clutched the baby to my chest and ran off. The whole thing felt like a dream, but I had proof that it wasn't. The girl was nowhere to be found, and in my arms, the baby. Now 17 years have passed. It feels like only yesterday, and again it feels like a million years ago. I confess I had reservations at first about raising that baby. Could I love her? Her existence was thoroughly unexplainable. I thought she could be that young woman who snatched away my beloved daughter, but that led to sadness, anger. There are times when I put my hands around the tiny little throat. Several times I even considered abandoning her. That's what a terrible person I am. But I decided to raise her after all. I just couldn't seem to let her go. When you look at me, you laugh so. Even now I can't forget about that girl. But I love you. I have no doubts about that. That's all I ask you to believe. To my precious daughter, Harry Mason. Okay. I don't think there's anything else out here. Nope. Okay. Okay. Snow White doll. Cinderella. These are photos on the ground. What's this? There's supposed to be something else I'm supposed to do in here. I know I have to use the shoe. I think I use it on Cinderella. I forget who I use it on. I have to use the doll on something else. I legit do not remember this puzzle very well. That looks to be correct, right? Yeah, that's correct. The dragon that guards the treasure chest. Just a prop and not scary at all. Nope. Okay, I guess I gotta go that way. Oh no, doggies, leave me alone. And I just saw a notebook. This is one of the save points that Harry got to. Dolly is the one who did it. She said the girl was a demon. She took my daughter for a sacrifice. But that's not totally believable. I mean, appearance can be deceiving. When I saw that photo in the hospital basement, I thought, that girl looks like Cheryl. Is that why I feel this way? Something's not normal anyway. Nothing good will come of this. I just can't think of her as a demon. Is it my imagination, or do I actually feel sorry for her? Why do I feel like she's looking for someone to help? Cheryl's what's important to me. Everything else can wait until I've gotten her back. There's a date and signature at the end. It's dated some 17 years ago. Earlier, signed by Harry. Oh god! Leave me alone! I see those two! I want them! Wait. Oh, I didn't want those, actually. I don't care about those. First aid spray. Yeah, I do like that you can find Harry's notes since he went through this area in the main game. I already know what part's coming up. Happy carousel. Don't they mean unhappy carousel? Is there no save point right here? Wait, is there really no save point right here? Because this is like right before a boss fight. Oh, there's a boss fight here in the first game too, where you had to go up against Sybil. I might not need it. I mean, I got a lot of healing. As long as I'm not dumb, I shouldn't have any issues here, right? Oh, okay. Whatever. There's no one here, so I guess I'll just sneak in. The carousel doesn't seem too appealing to me, but I have to go this way. I can feel it. Alright, just get your breath, Heather, please. Kill all the horses. Well, life may not be good for no ordinary carousel horse. It's not made of wood or plastic. I don't know. It's just kind of strange as all. Has a lot more health. Man, I forgot how time-consuming this part is. Time to fight Alyssa. Okay, I might not be able to hit her with this. I think I have to change my weapons. Okay, I get it. I get it. Hey, not cool. Listen, please. Camera, please. Alessa, where are you? Please. Alright. First phase done. Jeez. Alright, where is she? Stop pistol whipping me. Okay, she's gonna try to shoot me. Okay, yeah, this is the best way to fight her. Oh, come on! Back off. Oh my god, she has so much goddamn health. What the hell? Ah, fuck you. Oi, not cool. Kinda hard to judge distance in this fight. Jeez, this fight's a pain in the ass. Jeez, phase 2 done. Jeez. Okay, I should probably use a real weapon for this one. I don't remember what her next weapons are. I think you have to kill her like 3 or 4 times. Alessa, please. Come on. Stop running. Just come at me. Whoa, that has good range. Man. Okay, maybe this is... Maybe I should have just used the shotgun the whole time. Oh, really? Oh. I see. 3 shots left? Oh man. Okay. Damn, I don't have many shotgun shells. That makes me a little sad. How many handgun bullets do I got? Man, this game's very stingy on ammo. Doesn't help that everything tanks hit so goddamn hard. It would be better for myself to die. After all, it's nothing to be afraid of. That child, that demon, when I think of the endless pain it will bring when it is birthed, I decide that instead of suffering the cruelty I endured in that sick room, that I would like to bestow a more gentle and peaceful death on myself. Why do I resist? I never thought of myself as such a fool. Alessa, I guess it's kind of strange for me to call you that since you are me. But you know what? You and I don't think alike after all. It's not like I don't remember that sick room either. Stained by the evils of this world, we hold our sorrows within us. Only you can heal us these wounds. Each morning, afternoon, evening, and night, we call out your name and pray for the day of the miraculous descent. I give you unreservedly my body and my eternal soul. Whatever darkness may befall me, I will endure with you beside me. As proof of your miraculous power, guide our obedient and willing souls to the road of paradise. O Lord, we will not give in to the power of temptations as long as we have you in our hearts. O Lord, save us with your compassion. O Lord, shower us with your blessings. O Lord, favor us with your abundance. The road to the gate is the gate which leads to the road to paradise. Embrace the bosom of the Holy Mother. Admit your sins and be forgiven. Eternal tranquility can be yours.
How did you get here? It was Vincent, wasn't it? He led you here. When will he cease his meddling? But it's just as well. Luring you here also serves my purposes.
Checkmate.
Not yet. The time is not yet at hand. The time when all will be forgiven their sins. When the paradise we have long dreamed for will arrive. After the judgment and atonement, an eternity of bliss. Oh, Alessa, the world you wanted is nearly here.
That's not what I want.
Not you. Alessa, your true self.
But I am Alessa. My little Claudia, my dear sweet sister.
Alessa, is it you? Oh, how I've missed you.
I don't need another world. It's fine the way it is.
But you said it yourself. The world must first be cleansed with fire.
But that's not what I want now.
Alessa, don't you want happiness? Have you become blind to all the hopeless suffering in the world? We all need God's salvation.
Listen, suffering is a fact of life. Either you learn how to deal with that or you go under. You can stay in your own little dream world, but you can't keep hurting other people. Besides, I'll never forgive you for hurting my father.
I wish only for the salvation of mankind. But for that to happen, the world must first be remade. And for that, we need God.
You self-righteous witch! No one asked you to help!
God is growing within you. You despise me, don't you?
You're damned right I do!
That's good.
Save point, yay. I have the Night Tarot card. Okay, I know these are important. I should probably write that thing down because I know it's needed for a puzzle coming up. Found the chapel. Is this a real tarot card? No, it actually isn't. Eye of the Night. Just gonna write it down. Eye of Night. Yeah, probably should write down the numbers too. 22. Let's read these in order, actually. That's 6. It's probably 3. Oh, that's 3. Okay, so it starts from this end and goes and wraps around. Gotcha. Origin. In the beginning, people had nothing. Their bodies ached and their hearts held nothing but hatred. They fought endlessly, but death never came. They despaired and stuck in an eternal quagmire. Birth. A man offered a serpent to the sun and prayed for salvation. A woman offered a reed to the sun and asked for joy. Feeling pity for the sadness that was overrun the earth, God was born from those two people. Salvation. God made time and divided it into day and night. God outlined the road to salvation and gave people joy. God took endless time away from the people. Creation. God created beings to lead people in obedience to her. The red god, Zuchilbara, the yellow god, Lobsalvith, many gods and angels. Finally, the God set out to create paradise where people would be happy just by being there. Promise. But there God's strength ran out, and she collapsed. All the world's people grieved for this unfortunate event, yet God breathed her last. She returned to the dust, promising to come again. Faith. So God hasn't been lost. We must offer our prayers and not forget our faith. We wait in hope for the day when the path to paradise will be opened. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, we don't have the map yet. The map here is a little interesting. Nothing I can do with the organ. I don't know how to play anyway. Okay. Start from these ones, I guess. Or not. This is where I need to be. There's no reason to. That's how I got here. Okay. Oh, okay, so only one way to go, I suppose. Hopefully I'll find more shotgun bullets in the process. That'd be nice. There's our map. Got the church map. It's an interesting little thing. Cult scriptures, they don't look like they're worth reading.
Dear God, please forgive me. I know I'll be put to death for the sins I've committed. And I'll go to my death gladly and with a peaceful heart. But please, grant me just a small piece of your everlasting mercy. Let me see my child once within your golden gates. Deliver me not to hell, but to purgatory. Allow me to atone for my sins there. I'll stand within the very flames of redemption, no matter how they burn me. Forgive me for my wicked act of revenge. And deliver the soul of my poor murdered daughter. Please, also care for the soul of the girl whose life I have taken. God, I am a child, trembling with fear as I stare at death. Soothe my tortured soul with your infinite mercy. Please, forgive me.
Right. This choice actually affects one of the endings that you get, but you can't get that ending on the first playthrough anyways, so whatever.
I forgive you.
Thank you, Lord.
I think the forgiving part is the one that leads to that ending, but I don't remember. Man, this cutscene goes on forever. Even though she's just standing there doing nothing. Okay. And you can... I found there's someone on the other side of that door. But the door's shut tight. I can't open it no matter how hard I try. Okay. Oh, okay, she equipped her gun. Okay, put my katana back on. Locked.